Okay, so this whole yikes. Saran wrap thing, yikes, is the whole thing is about my memory, okay, and really that's the main part of it. But plus, I have a theory about your pores getting clogged and stopping certain oxygen to get to your body, and with that oxygen, blood pushes through to where it needs to reach. I think our bodies get clogged with all kinds of stuff that we're eating and drinking. A lot of it stuff that shouldn't be in food that accidentally ends up there, and so things get clogged up in us, and we're only using part of our brain anyway. And now I'm started using more now, but before I was it's like my brain was asleep and I wasn't processing anything correctly. And so I had made these little soap things, these little they're like salt and baking powder and oil and roses and just a few other things. But as soon as the rose seeds touched my fingers, they started sprouting, and I had this stuff on my hands. So I was like, wow. So of course they're like putty, like soap. So I started rubbing it everywhere, thinking I could open my pores up maybe, and maybe get my mind, where my processing is, to start firing correctly. And nematomas, has been my research for the last year. And nematomas, I believe, are the parasites, the bugs that come from our disposals, our feces and urine from our plumbing. And when they came out with the P-trap and the vents, I believe that they put the vent in the wrong location. They said that I think that you really put it anywhere, as long as it's on a fixture with P-trap. But in my thoughts, when you go outside and you put your face next to that vent and you can smell sewer every day, all day, that's not good, because that's venting to the ground. Eventually it falls to the ground, and that's where we walk and the kids play, and then so they bring the stuff back inside, and that's bacteria, and that makes you really, really sick. And so they're like, well, the grass will absorb it. Well, but for how long? How long is that going to get absorbed? And so I'm thinking, because I was doing plumbing so much at my house when I first got my house like 6 or 7 years ago, that could have affected my processing. I don't know, 10 years ago or whatever, all of a sudden out of nowhere this black spot showed up on my face, and I've been now processing memories from when I was a child all the way up to now 36 years old. Back to the venting and the nematomas. Basically they're in everybody, and I was thinking that more than likely your dog has worms, then you can get the worms, more likely you probably will. And I'm thinking that animal and people are sharing the worms and not even realizing it. And not only that, but like if the dog has pinworms and you accidentally eat the pinworms, how does that happen to you? Or what if you inhale it? What if you breathe the pinworm in, because they're airborne? Or or what if you're having sex in the room and it comes onto the condom? There's all kinds of matters of curiosity that I googled and I couldn't find any firm answers on. The plumbing, the vent, I think should be adjusted 7 inches over onto the other side of the P-trap, and that way. The point of the vent is to allow airflow for when the drain lets go of the water to drain. So when it does that, it'll open that pathway up where the vent is going to and suck in fresh air and flush. And by doing that, you have not a constant supply of sewer to your atmosphere. and you also have it somewhat filtered, and it's still doing the job that you needed it to do. And so that'll lessen bacteria by a considerable amount. And then by adding a charcoal vent filter on your vent, that would or some kind of filter, antibacterial filter, that would like double it. So that would be healthier for the entire world. And if everybody did that, it only cost them $5 probably, And damn, there went all that nasty bacteria that's making people sick. I made a couple of the vent things with using bleach treated lumber that I burnt in a designated area separate from where my house is. Well, not separate, but next property over. And I had just Crisco oil and bleach on it. And so I have 1,000 theories and so forth, but my main purpose is right now is to try to get my memory back fully. And that's it. So nematomas, that would be the parasites that are all over the entire world in every single thing that we have. And yeah, I'm sure that they are necessary. I'm sure that they take out several particles of stuff in our body or something. I'm sure they are, but the point being is we don't need to be breathing in the sewer or letting our kids play on the ground that it's been disposed of, accidentally. And it's stuff that's growing from a pile of shit from multiple people, so of course it's not good, and then it's just there just to vent all day long, that's not good. I mean, common sense tells you that, so yeah, they need to move it over, definitely. And I'm an artist and a single mom who's struggling, and to recover my memories and to get back to who I used to be, and to get back to being a mom. And that's it. Me, Shelley Young.